it's Victoria from Coastal Themes, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to do some basic parallax effects with images in Framer. So you can see here we have a stack. We've got it arranged left to right, so text on the left and image on the right. This image previously had a layout applied to it like so, but I have removed that layout. So now it is just a frame. So what I'm going to do is jump over to the insert icon at the top and type in image, and I'm going to drop an image into this frame. So you can see this image is absolutely positioned and we can drag it wherever we'd like. So we're going to fill it. We'll find a nice image from Unsplash. This one is great. So we'll actually just drag it and fill the height. And what I'm going to do is actually zoom out a bit, and we're going to make it a little bit taller, and we will move it down in the frame. Okay, so now you can see the image is all the way down at the bottom, and the overflow of this image frame is set to hidden, so we can't see the image. And then what we're going to do is, staying in this image frame, we're going to add another image. We'll drop that in, and we will make sure that it is over the top. Double click and add another image to it. And let's just go with this one here. Perfect. So now I've got these two images overlaid. And what I'm actually going to do is I want this image to peek out the side. So I'm going to take it out this image frame. Because this 2-column stack is arranged left to right, this image is now sitting in the middle. So now we have essentially three columns going on. So I'm going to arrange it absolutely. So now I can manually position this where I would like it. We'll leave it at the bottom. Perfect. So now let's jump into the text stack, and we're going to remove the layout as well. So now we have this chunk of content which is arranged in the stack, which is perfect. It's also absolutely positioned. So now we have we can manipulate these elements ourselves. So now let's get into the parallax element. So what we're going to do is start with this basic image. So image frame, image, and we're going to be manipulating the image itself, not the frame that it's sitting in. We're going to scroll down to effects, and we're going to click scroll speed. And here you can see that a normal scroll speed is obviously 100%. If I speed it up, it's going to scroll a bit faster than the other elements on the page. So if I hit play, there we go, you can see that this image in this frame is moving a little bit faster, and almost creating the effect that it's kind of on the layer below, and it's moving independently from the text and this image. So if I increase that speed to maybe 140, you can see how this parallax effect allows the image to scroll independently from the other two layers. And so what we can do is apply different scroll speeds to different elements to make it look like they're moving in their own planes in space. So we'll do this leaf picture. We will come down to effects, scroll speed, and I'm going to make this move a lot slower. So I'm going to make this move at around 80. Might even make it less later. And the same with the text. Come down to scroll speeds, and I'll make this move 90. So now we have 90%, 80%, and 140%. So now when I scroll, you can see everything is moving on different planes. But now I can see this is poking into the bottom. It's because this is overflow hidden. We're losing the image. So what we're going to do is actually just drag this up. We might want to slow it down. Maybe we want to even speed this up. So you can play around with your different scroll speeds to try and get different effects. So you can see here, this is getting towards what I want it to be. So now if we flip this around, we can click on this one. Let's make this one super fast. Let's make this one a little faster. And then let's make this one a lot slower. And see how it affects everything. If I decide to overlay this text, let's delete this stack and pull this to be full width, and then we will overlay our text. Let's quickly change the text colors. So now, if we leave the text at 100, but we're moving the image at, let's say, 130, we will see how text and image overlaid can give us a nice parallax effect as well. And this is probably more of a traditional parallax that you might be used to. So whereas you can overlay elements and have them move at different speeds, or groups of elements moving at different speeds to create kind of like a 3D effect, you can also just use text over images. So that is parallax in a nutshell. It's basically a process of combining different scroll speeds to get this cool 3D effect with different layers. And if there's any questions on parallax, we will definitely jump into this in more detail and other scrolling effects on Framer. But if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments below. Bye!